Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Stanley Parable, and today we are going to unplug a phone, so let's go to the cargo place. Okay, back on the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
So yeah, I'm
not
kind
sure.
of eager to
You
see
really
what
are.
it's going to be
I
when we
realize that investing
unplug
in
the
your
phone. I
trust
never
in
did it
someone else
before.
can be difficult, but
There's
the
some things
fact
I
is
did
that the
before and
story
some I
has been
didn't.
about nothing
This
but
is
you
really
all this
interesting.
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Lies.
Please,
Lies.
stop trying to make
Everything
every
is
decision by
a
yourself.
lie.
Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay,
To
let's
put
go
your
unplug our
work
phone,
aside,
sir.
To let her back
Bam.
into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Unplug the
You
phone.
need
Come
to
on,
be the one
unplug
to
it.
do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
I just unplugged
chose
it.
incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
There's always a
No,
choice.
It's definitely here,
Wait.
clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
What?
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't
What?
believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my
don't
watch.
get it.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set
really
fire
funny.
to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make?
Oh my God, he
Remember
was gonna
that
put him on
unlike
fire.
here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make
Fish?
sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't remember the line.
Excellent. Making choices
Perfect.
on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do
Ooh,
you
that's
make
a
more
lot.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
well.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the
Feels
material
really
covered
sad.
in this video.
Okay, thanks.
Ah,
Oh,
welcome
what the-
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. And now? What am I supposed to do now? Hello? Voice? Are you here? Oh, I don't know what to do. Guess I'll just go back. There's not another option. Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So, what happens then? What happens if I stay? I want to know that. Should I go in? I feel like there's nothing else that could happen, I think, but... He closed every door, so there's nothing I can do. This is pretty creepy. I still think this game is pretty creepy, and it still is, so...
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
But I don't want to be free. I want to stay here forever. Door on the left. The other door would be open too.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I choose the other one again? Do I have an ending? I want to know.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Holy shit, it's really deteriorating. Shit. Hold on, I'll pick this one. And now? Oh, the computer's on. On and on. Okay. Oh! Well.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
I want to go to
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
I have a choice.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Don't have to do anything. Stop. No. Crap. Did you do it? What is going... Oh.
Oh! I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Oh my god, what did you do?
I thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you?
No.
You're a child.
I'm a selfish child.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Room is back to normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know. Oh wow, that's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What? Hello? I don't know what to do. Shit. Ah, he'll just fix it for me, probably.
Stanley spoke the code. Night
What?
Shark 115.
Lock
He
Shark
spoke it into the receiver,
115.
right there on the wall.
Lock Shark 115. Blah blah blah. Let me in.
I'm
Hello.
sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah,
You
it's
didn't
not
mishear me,
working.
did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
But it doesn't work. Stanley cannot talk. So
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
but I can't
asked you
do
for this
it.
one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
But I
If
can't
you didn't
do
want to see
it.
what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You
But
could
I
have gone through the door on the
tried.
right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
Stop
Speak.
yelling
Say
at
something
me.
to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
what is this? This is very strange.
Stanley?
Hold on.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice
What?
you make is just fine.
What is
We
this?
can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
What?
It's okay.
I'm very confused about this. I bet you
Time
can
to
tell,
decide.
but...
Time to make sure
Oh, this
your
game was
choice
made
is
by
correct. That
Galactic
is the best.
Cafe. So that's what we know now.
Are
Okay.
you to decide what's the right thing to do?
Apparently this is an end.
Take
A
as
real
much
end?
time as you need.
I love how he's like begging Stanley to move forward, but nothing is happening. And the end. That's it. That's it. That was apparently another end. I think I've gone through most of the ends. I don't think there was any other one. But if you happen to know any other end, let me know. I'm gonna try to find even more. So I want to thank you. If this might be the last episode, I want to thank you so much for watching this series. I really enjoyed playing it and it was a very fun game. But yeah. If not, I'll see you next time. But till then, I was Age Music signing out, and I wish you all a very good day and a very good night. Big kisses!